folks, it's your boy Hat3 Speaks, and we're going to go ahead and jump in today with Bon Jovi, We Weren't Born to Follow. It's going to be a first time listen, reaction, hearing, all that good stuff. So if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, leave a comment, do what you got to do. I'm pretty sure there's a John Bon Jovi playlist here. In fact, there's multiple playlists here. Go ahead, knock yourself out, go enjoy, and as we continue to explore music. First time listening, first time reacting, hearing, watching, sharing it with you. There's not enough time in the day for me to pre-plan this. It's off the cuff, boy. Anyway, let's jump in without further ado. Straight in there. Bam.
This one goes out to the man who minds for miracles. This one goes out to the ones in need. This one goes out to the sinner and the cynical. This ain't about no apology. This road was paid by the hopeless and the hungry. This road was paid by the winds of change. Walking beside the guilty and the innocent. How will you raise your hand when they call your name? Yeah. We weren't born to follow. Come on and get up off your knees. When life is a bitter pill to swallow, you gotta hold on to what you believe. Believe that the sun will shine tomorrow. And now your saints and sinners bleed. We weren't born to follow. You gotta stand up for what you believe. Let me hear you say yeah, oh yeah. This one's about anyone who does it differently. This one's about the one who curses and spits. This ain't about our living in a fantasy. This ain't about giving up or giving in. Yeah. We weren't born to follow. Come on and get up off your knees. When life is a bitter pill to swallow, you gotta hold on to what you believe. Believe that the sun will shine tomorrow. And now your saints and sinners bleed. We weren't born to follow. You gotta stand up for what you believe. Let me hear you say yeah, oh yeah. Let me hear you say yeah, oh yeah. Get down. We weren't born to follow. Come on and get up off your knees. When life is a bitter pill to swallow, you gotta hold on to what you believe. Believe that the sun will shine tomorrow. And now your saints and sinners bleed. We weren't born to follow. You gotta stand up for what you believe. Let me hear you say yeah, oh yeah. Let me hear you say yeah, oh. We weren't born to follow. Oh yeah. We weren't born to follow. Oh yeah.
There it was. There it was. Brilliance in a song. Absolutely. Yeah, so let's just jump in with the production. Love it. I found that the lot of the sound, the guitar, the drums, the thrashing of it, the bass, a lot of it was actually sort of seems to be in the background, where Bon Jovi's voice was turned up. It was cranked up. I mean, you can listen to it again if you want, guys. I just found his voice was absolutely cranked to the max in that song. I mean, to the point where it's like his voice is unique. I mean, if you listen to a song and you instantly you'll know that's John Bon Jovi right there. That's a Bon Jovi track because his voice is quite unique. I'm not sure if they've added a reverb to his voice because he has this really sort of croakiness to it, and it's unique. I mean, I suppose that's what makes a great singer. You know, somebody that you can hear. George Michael, Freddie Mercury, John Bon Jovi, Bruce Springsteen, like these singers. I mean, so many more. I mean, I've reacted to so many singers here on the channel. Chris Stapleton, to name but a few. There's loads more, right? They all have a unique voice, and instantly you know who they are the moment they open their mouth. The moment they open their gob, you're like, oh yeah, that does sound familiar. I know that voice, and it's true, because when you hear a voice that you're familiar with over the duration of your life, I suppose it adds a soothing or comforting effect. You know what I mean? Because it's like you listen to music from when you were in your adolescence years, or whenever when you were a teenager or younger, I don't know, however young you are, and you somehow become a fan of that music or a fan of that artist simply because of the message they were saying. Might have been some of the lyrics, maybe a song somebody introduced you to, and you're just so infused with it and you're so into it. Over time, you like to touch base with it. Bang. And then as things go on, it opens up. It's a gateway song, you know. It opens up a plethora of different genres and things like that. And, you know, I'm just speaking from first-hand experience. For me, I've read a few songs which have just opened my understanding. I like to think my understanding or acceptance of other types and genres of music, you know, in a kind way. There's some things I've heard before, I'm like, oh my days. But I've lost that concept of it. I mean, lose your ego. Just like whatever, I will still hear it. If I want to jam to it, I'll jam to it. The production's good, the beat's there, the meaning of the song's there, and more importantly, the message, which I think this song conveys quite conveniently. We weren't born to follow. Remember, like, individualism. And that's what it's about. And I suppose Western countries, in essence, have a lot more emphasis on individualism compared to sort of countries from the Western side of the culture. Eastern side of culture, where a lot of collectivism is formed and a lot more groupthink is, I guess, championed as opposed to going against the grain. And this song completely just demonstrates that going against the grain is what has changed and made history for the better. For the better. For the better. I'm yet to see anything, someone going against the grain. I mean, there are instances, for example, what was happening in World War II. There are an extremely, I'm talking about in a positive direction, going against the grain to stand up for injustice. Because if anything you excuse me, I'm not here to preach, guys, but even just taking a stand on injustice or expressing your views on injustice is a step in the right direction, because we don't know how long we got left. Make each day or each moment count, even if it's not for yourself. It's got to be for the people around you in your life. Alright? Guys, that's my reaction to the song. Those are my thoughts from that song, because it just made me just think about a lot of stuff. But yeah, that's what we're about here on the channel. If you're new, subscribe, leave a comment, give it a share, and I'll see you on the next reaction. Stay safe. Alright? Peace.